a little tray right back here that you can put stuff in, which would be great, except I have this baby problem and you can't get to that all the time. And what we're gonna do is build a toolbox right down here. And when I say toolbox, I mean drawer system. We finished out our drawers. They're in there, they're sliding. On this side, we've got our most commonly used tools. About a year ago, I posted a video of a box I made to put underneath the back seat of my truck. So we got to talking, and Dee Zee will now be making a version of the toolbox that you first saw on our YouTube channel. Wanted to give y'all a little bit of an update. So I've had people actually send me emails saying, take my money. Yeah. One of the biggest questions we've gotten so far is, what is taking so long with the drawers? So as you just saw, we have been waiting on Dee Zee a long time to make the truck drawer. So today, Alan and I have driven up to Iowa. We're gonna go in there, we're gonna confront them and see what's up with the drawer. Let's do it.
What are you guys doing here?
We came to find out what's going on with the drawer. Why is it not ready yet, man?
We've been shipping for a couple months now. I sent you an email. Didn't you get it?
Well, Alan answers our emails. Did we get an email from Josh?
Hold on, let me check. Actually, that's the problem.
What?
Well, I lost my phone a couple months ago, so I've just been using this piece of cardboard so my boss thinks I'm working whenever he comes by.
You've been doing what?
Oh, got a call, hold on.
So we are out at Dee Zee in Iowa. We have made the drive up to see the drawer in production. So it is finally ready. They're shipping. You can get them, I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
You can get them through our customer base. We are on back order again currently, so but our customer base has it.
Okay.
So we rely really heavy on our customer base to fulfill that need to the end consumer via e-commerce or your local mom and pop truck store. So, but they are out in the market.
Okay, so the retailers have them.
The retailers should have them, or the wholesalers to get to the retailers. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go.
And we're building more every day.
There you go. So we're gonna go take a look, see how they're built, put one in the truck, and show you how they work.
Perfect.
Do we get hard hats?
No hard hats. No hard hats. No. Safety glasses.
Absolutely.
There's some safety glasses.
We are in the Dee Zee bat cave of sorts, and we're gonna be putting in one of the toolboxes right after we get rid of these silly little car seats. Who put these in here? How'd they get in there?
I will say there's some treasure under these car seats.
I was afraid of that.
Styrofoam bowl. Oh, there's still stuff.
So I find it easier to take this out, carry that, and put it in there. That's gonna get down away from the tube.
It's almost like it was made to go in here. Oh, hey, Steven. Can I interest you in the instructions?
You have to make the
Or yeah, are you the enemy? You make the instructions?
Oh,
Wow. If there's a thankless job.
Yep.
We've got some brackets and some screws, and the brackets go back here to
somewhere where Josh will show us in a minute, and these keep it from falling out whenever you hit the brakes hard, just like many of you commented about before. So bolt there, bolt down there, it goes in, and you just said they're 10 millimeters, so there's going to be no sockets around, right? Turns out it's 7/16, so we were able to find a socket. Oh yeah, this guy seems secured over here. Oh, dividers and keys for locking purposes. Let's fill it up. Fill it with things.
Somebody can get into it, but
Yeah, locking. Big thanks to Josh and Dee Zee for making this thing a reality.
no problem. Hopefully we'll continue to build more and more every day and get them out to the marketplace, and the people that have been waiting for them can install them just like you did today.
Absolutely. It took, what, I don't know, 15 minutes, something like
if
that?
you're handy, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Depending on how many Cheerios you have. I mean, if there's melted Lucky Charms, I can't believe those Lucky Charms stayed solid.
If those Heart Stars and Horseshoes were melted back there,
right.
we'd still be
Yeah.
vacuuming.
That's right. But that's the purpose of the whole invention, right? Is the kids.
Yeah,
if
the
it
kids.
wasn't for the Lucky Charms,
So there is one additional surprise we weren't counting on, but Josh has made for us, which is pretty awesome. So this is a tailgate board that he was kind enough to carve the ZTOA logo into. So this one I think is a one-off, correct?
it is. The one that you would buy would be more like that with the small Dee Zee logo on the top and Iowa and the USA in the other corner. But I mean, there's simply a way to get more utilitarian function out of your tailgate. So if you're at the range, it's non-marring, so you can set your guns and things like that on it. If you're out camping or overlanding, you can prep all your meals on it. Gives you a nice flat work surface. Got nice cup holders. If you're on the job site, if you set your DeWalt, or in most cases Milwaukee drill, it won't fall over. You know, and then you don't realize how uncomfortable a tailgate is to sit on until you sit on a nice flat surface. So, I mean, there's a lot of advantages to it. All HDPE material, so it's all color through. So even if you scratch it or ding it or something, it's not going to chalk up and be all white. So
Yeah, and you guys make these for like pretty much
every
truck?
full and mid-size truck. Yeah, the latest one to come out is the Maverick, so we're in production on the Maverick one right now. So yeah, check it out.
Yeah, so it looks like a few screws. We're gonna pop those off real quick. Alan's already at work taking apart my truck and get that on. Oh, it even closes with a bed cover on.
It's bed cover compliant.
Yeah, so I was slightly worried about that a second ago when I saw it, because I got the bed cover right here, but it clears just fine.
It looks like your steps out a little bit.
Oh, well, Alan just did that. He doesn't know how trucks work.
Okay.
So we made it back to Texas. I've been living with the truck drawer, the new truck drawer, for a few days now, and it has been pretty good. So actually, one of the things people were concerned about at the Dee Zee factory was like all these tools that I put in here. They thought they were going to rattle, and that metal is louder than wood and that sort of thing. But this this rubber mat that it comes with has actually done its job all the way back on the road trip, and ever since then, I have not heard my tools rattling around at all. If you can believe that. I mean, I believe it because I know, but if you can, that's great. There is one thing I want to change about this though. So if you look at the side here, it is flush under the seat, but this edge right here sticks out just a little bit. And then if you look back here at the bracketry, it's angled out here, so you can get a wrench and stuff in there. But I think I want to make one change to the brackets so this edge sinks up underneath the sink. And I think I can do that by flipping it over and going in from the top. So the bracket comes in at the bottom here because there's like this space for the sliders and there's room to get a bolt in there. But I think there's just enough room underneath in between the drawer and the top to get a bolt to go up and not interfere with anything. So we're gonna take this out real quick. We're gonna modify the bracket and see if we can get it snugged up under there a little bit more. And the plan is to take this bracket that we just took off, flip it upside down, bend it a little bit so it angles down, drill a hole through the top, and bolt it in that way. And I think we'll have just enough room for the bolt head to clear. In fact, it'll even go up a little bit because this edge right here is bent. Both sides sides are installed now. You can see the drawer is completely invisible underneath the seat. You're not going to catch that edge whenever you get in or out. The drawer is now significantly closer to that seat bracket there that it is mounted to, and the bolt that we got in there, just if we can get in there so you can see, just so ever barely clears the drawer that when you open it from the other side, you're not going to hit it. So we are good to go. We also, there's still, it doesn't really look like it, but there's plenty of space under here for the seat to sag down, for that bolt to not, you know, poke anybody in the bottom. So we are good to go. But we said at the beginning of the video that they were on back order, at least from Dee Zee. So I did check as of the day I'm filming this, which is a few days before y'all will see it. Jegs says they have 12 for the F-150. Car ID has 7. Real Truck reports they will be shipping at the end of August for the Silverado. So go check the internet. They're out there if you want to get your hands on one. And we obviously have to say a big thanks to Josh and Dee Zee for making the drawer a reality, going from this wooden thing I made in my garage all the way to the steel thing that is now available for, you know, multiple trucks you can buy almost anywhere, because without them it probably wouldn't have happened. So thanks again, and until next time, we gotta figure out something to do with this old one, which I have something I've been saving. I have an idea.
The glamour, as they call it.
The talent, the
face
pretty
man.
face, what are you?
Oh, there's another Cheez-It right there.